Hello everybody and welcome back to A Royal Reader. My name is Bambi and today I'm going to be doing the Goodreads challenge tag thing. So I'm not entirely too sure who started this, but I just googled booktube tag videos to do basically, and this was one of the ones that came up. So if anybody knows who the original person of this tag is, then please let me know down in the comments below. But let's just get into it. I don't really know what my hair is doing, so if we can ignore it, that would be great. I'm sorry. What was the last book you marked as read? Now, I'm pretty sure that's going to be Little Woman, I think. Pretty sure. Consult the app first before I commit to my answer. Yes, so Little Woman, which I rated 4 out of 5 stars, and I will talk more about it in my March wrap-up. So, what are you currently reading? So, I'm trying to read 3 books at the same time, which is a rather stupid idea. But anyway, so they're all really big books because apparently I'm stupid. So, these are the 3 that I'm attempting to read. So, Oscar Wilde's Dorian Gray, The Picture of Dorian Gray, Evelyn Skye's Circle of Shadows, and Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. I can't exactly show you the front cover. There we go. This sticker has Where I Live on it, so from the library that I borrowed it from. So yes, I can't exactly show you the front cover, but I am almost halfway through Dorian Gray and I'm going to finish the rest of it today. This is in extremely large print, so that's really good. And I'm also this much through Circle of Shadows, and I have not started, sorry, Aurora Rising. So those are the 3 books that I'm trying to currently read. What was the last book you marked as TBR? So I went on a bit of a binge yesterday and like tagged a whole bunch of them as want to read. So last book was The Dark Tide by Alicia Jasinska. And I can't remember who I was watching that spoke about this book. Oh, you're being so cute after breaking a plate this morning, aren't you? Leave my tripod alone, please. I don't need that to be broken as well. Oh, so The Dark Tide sounded really interesting to me. So the synopsis says, the wicked deep meets a curse so dark and lonely in this gripping dark fairy tale fantasy about 2 girls who must choose between saving themselves, each other, or their sinking island city. And then it goes on to explain that basically every year on St. Walpurgis Eve, the witch queen needs to choose a sacrifice in order to save the city / island from being flooded by the moon. Yeah. Our main character believes that her brother is going to be the one that's going to be taken this year. And in order to save him, she enlists the help of a boy that she secretly loves and the only person to ever escape from the palace. As they draw the queen's attention, the boy is chosen to be the sacrifice, and then it goes on to say that the queen, the current queen, watched her sister die in order to be the one that's sacrificed in order to save the boy that she loved. So now as the queen, she won't make the same mistake. She's willing to sacrifice anybody if it means saving her city and herself. And then our main character offers herself to the queen in exchange for the boy's freedom. And then the 2 girls await the full moon together. And then it goes on to say that they're not like what each other thought, and then it sounds a little bit gay, and I'm like super excited for it. I think it'll be my first female relationship book that I've read, so that should be interesting. Next question. What book do you plan to read next? So I do actually have 2 books that I have out from the library. So they are Kirsten White's The Guinevere Deception. I'm really excited to start this. I sort of have like a love-hate relationship with Kirsten White, but I love Arthurian legends. I'm sort of obsessed with it. So I think I might pick this one up next. And the other one that I have from the library is The Sea Witch by Sarah Henning. This just sounded amazing. The Little Mermaid was one of my favorite Disney princesses after Aurora, which I know probably a bit weird, but I am just obsessed with Sleeping Beauty. I love the movie. Just the art style. I love Aurora's hair. That was literally the one reason why I loved it so much, is that her hair was just amazing. But anyway, this is before she took the Little Mermaid's voice, she gave up her own heart. So this is sort of like the origin story, I want to say, like a twist on Ursula's origin story, I want to say. So I'm really excited to start this. So excited. Like, the back of it just sounds amazing. It says, before the story of the Little Mermaid, there were 3 friends, one magic, one royal, and one already dead. So, it sounds so cool. Alright, so next question. Do you use a star rating system? Now, I do, because I haven't figured out any other system, to be honest. Basically, I read that 5 stars is like the best book ever. It's like God tier, as everybody is now like doing, I guess. But like, I found no faults with it at all, and I'm super excited to start it. 4 stars is that I did really enjoy it, but there was like 1 or 2 things that like sort of bugged me about it, whether it be the pacing or whether it be a couple of different scenes that I didn't like and things like that. So that's what bumps it down from the 5 to the 4. 3 stars was that it was an okay read. Didn't, you know, really feel myself that invested into it, and like I could possibly see myself continuing it as the series if it was a series, so on and so forth. 2 stars was that it was an okay book. It was like enjoyable. I finished it, you know. And then 1 star is that I hated it. I did not like anything. I was confused the entire time. The characters are horrible, and I probably most likely DNF'd it. So that's how I use my star ratings. Next question. Are you doing the year challenge? Yes, I am. I originally put my challenge as 80 books, and then I think I was like 4 books ahead of schedule, so I was like, oh, I can do 100 books, and now I'm like 7 books behind schedule, so I was like, I might just bump it down to like 70 again. So I think I put it as 150 actually, so I don't know what I put it as now. Let me just check. Actually, that would be a smart idea, because, you know. So I'm reading 80 books and I'm 3 books behind schedule. The next question is, do you have a wish list? And I do. I have 2. So I have a book depository wish list and an Amazon wish list that I just updated last night. Yeah. What books do you plan on buying next? So I do have about 9 books, I think, in my book depository cart. I am just waiting to be paid, and then I will be buying them. I believe this video is so like chaotic. I have no idea why. Oh, okay, so I only have 6 books in my cart. No, I lost 1. Bugger. Okay, so I have The Serpent and the Dove. I have The Lost Years, which is a book for my sister. I have The Guinevere Deception, which I may or may not get rid of depending on if I finish this book by the time I get paid. I have The Kiss of Deception, which I have been wanting to read ever since I started BookTube back in 2016, because it just sounds amazing, and I love the fact that you don't know who is who. So in case you didn't know, it follows 3 characters. We have the princess who is running away, the assassin who is, I believe, ordered to kill her and is chasing her, and the third, I think, is like her fiance or the prince who was like supposed to marry her. So you don't know who is like who out of the 2 male characters, I think. Anyway. Next I have is The Shadow Between Us. I'm so super excited about it. I want it now. And then I have The Bone Witch. So I'm super excited to get those. I don't know what that last one was, and I'm really... Oh no, I know what it was. It was A Lovely War. Why? No. Alright, so it's 7 books. Oh, Louis. So yes, that should be a little bit expensive, but if I end up going into self-quarantine, I have books. Do you have favorite quotes? I have a couple from, I think, Throne of Glass, the series Throne of Glass. I love the Rattle the Stars quote, and I also like from Akamath, to the stars who listened and the dreams that are answered, or something like that. Apparently I have highlighted one quote from King's Rising, which is the third and final book in the Captive Prince trilogy, and I read those on my Kindle. So this was back from 2016, and apparently all I highlighted was Damon dropped the picture. So I can't exactly remember what that's from, but yeah. Favorite authors. I have a few favorite authors. So one of my favorite authors, in no particular order because I just can't rate them because I all love them for different things. So I have V.E. Schwab or Victoria Schwab, Sarah J. Maas, Maggie Stiefvater, and Julie Kagawa. So far those are my favorites. I'm sure I will find some more later on down the track, but so far those are my favorites. I love Julie Kagawa. She is one of the very first like fairy fantasy YA books that I ever read. Sarah J. Maas is my favorite because she was the book, her Throne of Glass series is the book series that got me back into reading back in 2016. Victoria Schwab was another one. She just writes something that like I've never even thought of. I devoured A Darker Shade of Magic, I think, in like a day. And Maggie Stiefvater, I absolutely love her atmospheric writing with the Raven Cycle, so yes. Okay, next question, and it is the last question, and that is joined any groups. I think I have actually joined a couple of groups. So I did follow the Perustopia book club, Top 5 Wednesdays, Polls for Our Souls, and Addicted to YA. So those are the groups that I have joined, so yeah. Alrighty, so this was the Goodreads Goodreads tag video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe down below if you would like to see it more. If you have any tag videos that you'd like me to do, or any like book tags or things like that, please leave them down in the comments below. I would love to film those for you. I'd love to talk about more books and things like that, so please do have a chat with me down in the comments. Check out my Instagram and Twitter so we can become more best bookish friends, and yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this. I will see you guys later on. Stay safe and stay healthy.